Hey gamers, and welcome to my playthrough of Shahrazad. This is a small box tile laying game from Osprey Games. It's for 1 to 2 players, but I really highly recommend it with 1. So what Shahrazad basically is it's really an abstract game where your goal is to lay tiles in the most numerical order that you can and have tiles of the same color or suit touch each other as much as you can. But the theme that is matched with that is that we're going to be taking on the role of Shahrazad from the 1001 Nights, and we are going to try to use the tiles to tell the prince the most thematically cohesive story that we can, and that's why the tiles need to go in the correct order and why colors should touch as much as possible, because that represents in this game a coherent story. So to succeed in this game, we're needing to draw tiles off of the draw deck 2 at a time, and we need to place them in a way that creates a coherent story from left to right. And what that means is that numbers need to ascend from left to right, and colors need to touch from left to right. So this actually is an okay starter. So we have a 3 and a 4. I'm gonna go ahead and just place the 4. And then draw another. Okay, so now I have a 10. So now I have a choice. What do I want to actually put down in order to advance my story the best? I can put up to 4 tiles in the same column, so I could lay this here, or I could lay it here, or here, but not like this. So the idea is to create this sort of interlocking pattern of tiles. I can make as many columns as I want, they just can't go more than 4 high. So let's see. You know what, I'm gonna go ahead and just put the Empress right here. I can have these cards in this column, and I know that it goes 0, 1, and 2, so I still have plenty of space for cards on this side. The 10 I can put down over here if I want, but hopefully I'll get something else that's a little more helpful to place. Okay, so I actually got an 11. That doesn't help that much. Okay, so this is 3 and 4. The other thing is that if I have to place a tile now that I don't really want to place, I'm later going to have the option of trading a tile in my hand for a tile that's on the board. However, I'll have to place 2 tiles the next turn. So it has a little bit of a payback for making that choice. So let's see though. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and just put this 10 down and see where it takes me. Okay, so now I've drawn this 0. That's cool. I'll just put that over here. That's easy enough. And we'll draw another tile. Ooh, 18. That's a little high for me for now. So why don't we go ahead. I have a mind of moving this 10 later. So I'm going to put the 11 here right now and see if that can do something for me. And we'll pull this. Okay, so now we have a 13. Let's put that here. And now we have 21. Oy, they're really pushing me high this time already. Okay. I don't love where this is going. Let's put this here for now. Draw another card. So now I have a 16. I'm just going to go ahead and stick this 21 over here so I can build off of it down the line. And then pull another tile. 14. Okay, so that's looking a little bit better. I could pull the numbers down just a little bit here. So I'm going to go ahead and put the 14, let's put it here, so I can build off of it and head towards this ending tile. I also maybe want to put something else over here to connect to. Okay, now we have a 9. The problem is that I have all these high tiles over here, and then these lower ones are like awkwardly connected where I'm going to end up not having enough space for everything that I want. And that's difficult. Alright, let's think this through. I'm going to go ahead and put this 16 right here for now. And pull this next tile. A 2. I'm going to go ahead and put that one here. That's fine. And let's draw this. Okay, so I have a possible plan here. I'm going to... No, I'm going to have to keep waiting on that. I'm going to go ahead and put this one right here. So that'll do me for now. Now I have a 7. Okay, so this is looking a little bit better. If I can get the 7 in here instead of the 10, it might help a little bit. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And I need to put the 12 somewhere. So I want to move some things around a bit. Alright, let's do it. I'm going to pick this 10. I'm going to put this 7 down in its place. And I also still have to draw another tile, which means I need to play 2 this next turn. Fortunately, I have 8, 9, and 10, so that actually works out okay. So why don't we do 8, 9, and what we'll do is we'll put this 10, 7, 8, and 10. You know, let's just go ahead and put it here. That'll work for now. Oh, wait, I don't have to do, I can just pull another one right now. Okay, so now we have 10 and 15. Okay, so sadly I would like for more of these things to touch, but we're not in great shape on that. So let's go ahead and just put this 10 here and see what we get next. All right, so we got a 20. Let's just put it right here next to the world card and make that column, especially because if I get another blue, I can connect them. I don't remember exactly what colors are coming up. Okay, so now I have a 19 and a 15. So that's actually kind of nice. Let's do this. Okay, so I can place this 19 here, no problem. And the thing that's interesting and kind of tricky about this game is that as long as you're ascending from left to right, you're good. So I could put that 15 there in a minute. So let's draw another card first, tile that is. We'll put this 5 right here for some blue touching. Draw something else. Okay, this actually works pretty nice too. We'll put the 6 here so we can score off of that. Okay, so now we have 17 and 15. Let's go ahead and put the 15 right here. And we'll draw our last tile. So you have a 12. So one thing that's kind of cool about this game is that as long as numbers touching from left to right are in ascending order, we're actually totally good on the count. So we can just put this here, and we'll put this here, and that ought to work just fine. We actually have a complete tapestry, told or complete story. So if we're going to score it, there's a few specific things that we need to look out for. So the first thing we need to look for is that every tile that's in this tapestry needs to be touching, if it's touching another tile, it needs to be touching a tile that has a higher number to the right, which means also a lower number to the left. So 0, 1, and 2 are fine. This column has 3, 4, 5, and 6, also fine. This actually worked really well. 7, 8, 9, and 10. 11, 12, 13, and 14, 15, 16, 17, and 18, 19, 20, and 21. So actually, like, everything is going in an ascending order in terms of touching other tiles from left to right. So this actually worked out very, very well, surprisingly well. So you have like a good complete, all the placements on here are legal. So if something happens where you don't have a legal placement, that can actually affect a lot of your tiles because you only can score off of tiles that have a viable connection between the beginning and the end of the story. So like if we had a misplaced tile in here, it would actually block off all of these other tiles from the beginning and cause me to lose some points. It could actually be a real disaster. So you definitely don't want that to happen in this game. So yeah, it's good that we avoided any scoring problems on that end. So we didn't lose any tiles. And the other thing that matters for that is that, so this is actually in the first round of this game. After your first round, you take out all the tiles that were illegally placed from the game, and then you play a second round using the tiles that were correctly placed in the first round. So you could end up playing with less tiles as you try to score for the second round of the game. We get to keep everything, so that's really, really good. Now we get to figure out how many points we actually got. Oh, by the way, the other thing you can lose points for in this game is gaps. So since there's like a complete chunk of everything going from beginning to end and no holes in the story, there you can like literally have holes in your story in this game. We're good on that as well. So now what we're going to do is we're going to look for our largest groups of tiles that are the same suit or color they're touching each other. And then you get 1 point for each tile in that group. So I did great on blue here because I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 blues touching. It's everything but this one. So that'll be 5 points right there. 5 points. My biggest yellow section is 3, so that's another 3 points for 8. My biggest red section is 4, so that'll be another 4, which will put us at 12. And then here I have 4 connected black tiles, so that'll be 16. So we got 16 points for this round of the game. And if we're going to play a complete one, we'd basically shuffle these all up and do it again and see how we did. I hope that this was helpful for you. If you liked my work, please like and subscribe this video and this channel. And thanks. I appreciate you watching, and I hope you are tempted to give Shahrazad a try. Happy gaming.